very last minute broadcast of Rocket League over here on Fresno State Esports. Joining me for tonight's doubleheader matchup for Fresno State Red is Mr. Ongon68. Ongon, how are you liking these Rust broadcasts for us so far in the first 3 weeks?
They are just as scuffed as they should be, and I enjoy it to the max.
Well, I'm glad you are enjoying it as things are kicking off. Fresno State is going to be on the orange side, and UC Santa Barbara Blue is going to be on the blue side. Starting things off, though, Fresno State gaining pretty good control over here on the blue side, right, Ongon?
I don't know. I wouldn't exactly say that. I'd say most of the game has actually been spent on Fresno State side of the field, as Santa Barbara is just getting it right back onto that side. But it has been a pretty back and forth game with about 60% spent on Fresno's side, 40% on Santa Barbara's side so far.
Fair enough. But Adrian going to be able to clear it out before Bad turns it over to the other side. Contends for a 50-50 shot off the wall, but Symbol going to be able to clear it out and away to the other side. A demo comes through for Victor, and Symbol has an open shot. Bounce off the backboard. Adrian tries to get the shot that's centered, but he won't be able to do anything with it.
Yeah, Victor had no boost to carry that down the field, so Rebirth just cut him off. Didn't let him do anything with the ball. Symbol gets a good 50-50 on Bad, not good. But Adrian is there to clean that up. Send it far, and the defender misses it. It's an open net, but not enough power from Adrian to put that one in. And Bad is able to get back in time, make that save. Adrian cuts off the play along the right side wall. Symbol, he's got a good look, but he's getting challenged early by O'Malley. Victor will try and control this ball, sends it far, and Symbol is there to cut off that play. As O'Malley is up early, but Rebirth 50-50s him straight towards the net. Bad in a good spot to play that away, as this ball is just getting pounded against the right side corner. And neither team is going to send it closer to the net or closer to the other team's half right now.
It's just me, or is the ball literally staying in the same corner for a good solid, minute? I swear, it has not left this, blue right side corner at all. But maybe a possibility here, maybe, as Rebirth bounces it off the post. And the ball is going to once again remain on that little corner there. Symbol going to try to contest alongside Bad. But so far, both teams, they're trying to gain control, but nothing happening. But with that demolition there, Fresno State does have an opportunity maybe to do something with it. But that ball is going to be straight up to the center. Adrian taking it up on the left side before it gets cleared away by University Santa Barbara Blue. Victor taking it over to the corner, pinched it up against the corner of the wall, and Rebirth has an opportunity. Flies away a 1v1, and Bad's going to be able to contest for it. Bounce off the wall. Symbol has an opportunity here. Chips it up and gets the collision there. Takes him out of the goal box. The save taken away from O'Malley. And Fresno State are going to be up on the board first. And my bad, it was Victor that attempted the save.
That was not the touch that Symbol wanted on the first touch, but he noticed that no one else except for Victor was in position to make that save. So he went for the bump, got the bump. The ball just slowly went into the net. Not as fast again as he would have wanted that to have gone in the net, but a goal is a goal nonetheless. As O'Malley is here trying to get one back for UC Santa Barbara Blue, but unable to do so as the ball is sent right back into UC Santa Barbara's left side corner, where it has spent a good half of the game so far. But finally, it transitions over to the right side corner, but Adrian is there to play it. He sends it high. O'Malley doesn't get the touch, but no one from Fresno is ready. Rebirth up, sends it low. But Victor ready to play that across, but he gets bumped out by Rebirth. Symbol's got to look, sends it high, but Bad ready for the play ahead of time.
Oh, Rebirth had a good read.
Just missed it, though.
Yeah. But hey, good opportunity here with 1 minute left. Ball going to be centered. Adrian has a read on it, but Bad in the goalie's box is going to be able to block it away. Victor is going to be able to clear it away. Jukes Rebirth. Adrian, the last man there, is going to be able to clear it out at the last second. The Dogs, with a little over 30 seconds left, do have an opportunity here. Adrian playing very aggressive is going to take it over to the left side of the blue corner. Symbol going to be contesting here with Victor. Rebirth takes it over. Adrian has the center. Gives an opportunity. Bad going to be able to get clear control here. And the ball is going to be able to, with 10 seconds left, taking up midfield. Adrian chips it up. Bad. Able to clear it away, though. But with 3 seconds left, Symbol going to center it up. No one there able to read it, though, as you reach the final second. Symbol pitched it off to the left side corner. And as the majority of the match was, the ball ends up in the corner, falls to the ground, and Fresno State, they're going to take the first one on gone.
Yeah, a pretty good win here by Fresno. They did spend pretty much the entire game stuck in UC Santa Barbara's corner, or one of the corners. But one thing I'd like to see from Fresno State in this next game is I'd like to see them have a little bit more of a presence in the middle, right in front of the net, and stop trying to bash the ball along the corner, because while it does work sometimes, we can see that this UC Santa Barbara team is very good at keeping the ball from that corner away from their net. So if we get a good presence in front of the net and maybe make a couple passes out to that middleman, we can probably start to see a lot more goals come in from Fresno.
Yeah, because, like, this team, they're known to be, like, very aggressive. And I mean very aggressive. But yet, it was slow. It was methodical. We didn't get to see much action. But then again, the ball stayed in one corner for almost half the game. So,
Yeah,
but
it felt like we were playing handball in that corner at a certain point.
unfortunately, but hey, it's a new game in this best of 3. First of 3 obviously wins. So we will see how Fresno State can be able to continue this momentum forward. And then
We just wait for game 2 to start.
There we go. And here we go. The match has begun. And things start off onto the Fresno State side. But it's going to be quickly contested to the other side. And hold up, I'm just trying to fix some stuff. And already off rip, Fresno State is able to get a goal. Victor tried to be able to clear it up, but didn't have enough momentum. Rebirth, though, able to capitalize from the other side and came in with a nice, clean goal. On-gun is going to be temporarily unavailable, so we're going to go ahead and just get one view for the time being. Symbol going to be whiffing his shot, and this gives opportunity to UC Santa Barbara here. But Rebirth going to be able to take it away from the corner, but Victor able to contest 50-50, goes in the favor of the Dogs. O'Malley going to be able to try to take it up the wall, maintain a little bit of control here before Bad going to try to take it up for himself. Rebirth going to be able to deflect it off the wall and comes in favor of UC Santa Barbara. The Dogs do have potential here in this 2v2, but that 2v2 is going to quickly go away as O'Malley bounced it off the wall. Victor going to try to contest it up in the air, but it's going to be able to gain enough momentum. But a big shot here coming in from UC Santa Barbara, but with a little bit too much momentum, O'Malley takes a shot, but it's cleared away by Adrian.
A really dangerous chance there from UC Santa Barbara. Two of the Fresno State defenders bumped each other on their rotation in and out of the net, but they weren't quite able to capitalize on it, as Symbol was able to get there and clear the ball out. But it's kind of stuck in the midfield right now. It does look like Fresno is starting to use the middle of the field a little more. I was a little distracted because my brother walked in and he showed me a funny meme. But we're back to the games now. And right now, it's looking like kind of different than the previous game. As Symbol almost had a great redirect chance there. Couldn't quite make contact there. This ball has been very back and forth so far. Huge contrast from last game where it was constantly stuck in New Mexico State's corner.
Yeah, right now, UC Santa Barbara, they're going to be able to clear it out. And actually, is on goal, but Adrian reached there just in time, and is going to be able to clear it away. What could have been a dangerous goal there to equalize it. UC Santa Barbara still looking to get their first score as Fresno State take it away to their side. Symbol, though, doesn't have the right read, and now Victor, maintaining control, is able to take it up around 3/4 of the way upfield. Sets up O'Malley. Rebirth takes it off the back one. It's going to be able to clear it over to the right side. Victor is going to be able to contest off the wall, but Symbol deflects it over. And right now the ball's staying kind of at midfield for the short time being. But Bad Bad has an opportunity here, but won't have enough momentum to reach the goal box, unfortunately. And both teams just trading balls back and forth.
Big chance, almost. Great save by Adrian on the shot from Bad Bad. Santa Barbara almost had their first goal of the series, and I almost said New Mexico State there again. But here comes Adrian, and he gets it right behind the last defender. I think that was that Victus or Victa? Not good at names, but I may not be good at names, but Victa didn't get the right read there. And unfortunately, Fresno State, or I guess fortunately for us, Fresno State goes up 2-0. But unfortunately for UC Santa Barbara, Fresno is also up 2-0.
Fresno up 2-0 at the moment.
That didn't last long.
Are you kidding me? The moment I went to fix an overlay, that's when it happens. Are you kidding me?
The second we say Fresno State's up 2-0. New Mexico. God, I say it again. UC Santa Barbara has finally gotten themselves on the board this series with their first goal, and they've got about a minute and a half to get a second one.
We'll see if they are going to be able to do so. Right now, Fresno State is maintaining a little bit of control here for just a little bit of time as the ball is just getting passed up back and forth at midfield. Adrian going to try to keep control of it up in the air before he runs out of boost. Victor sees an opportunity here. Won't be able to contend on the waterfall, though. O'Malley is just going to take it over to that corner, and Rebirth is just going to be able to chip it on up here. And this could be dangerous territory. As Santa Barbara, they went in for an attack. O'Malley going to try to contest it on 1v2, but won't be able to do so. Rebirth maintaining control up in midair. Sets up for Adrian, and he gets it! A scary moment for a second as it bounced off the crossbar, but he's going to be able to convert nonetheless.
Adrian with the picture-perfect shot right off the crossbar there, like you said. And a great pass from Rebirth. That almost feels like a set play there, but we haven't seen them make that play very often, so I think that was kind of just, oh, I see him in the middle, let's just go for the pass and see what happens. And what happened was a beautiful crossbar goal, and now they have a 3-1 lead.
In that 3-1 lead, they don't have to hold it for much longer either. There's only 20 seconds left. O'Malley is going to set up bad, though, but Adrian, once again, there to be able to deflect it away. And with 10 seconds to Dogs, they're just looking to maintain control. Not make any little mistakes here. Bad makes an opportunity there, but Simo going to be able to deflect it away. And that's going to be able to seal the deal, though. We'll let the two play it on out. But the ball's going to hit the ground, and the Dogs are going to maintain a 2-0 lead heading into game number 3.
Indeed they will, which means that UC Santa Barbara, not New Mexico State, UC Santa Barbara is on their last life now. And from what I've been seeing from Fresno right now, I've been liking what I've seen. I don't know if it's possible because UC Santa Barbara might be weaker competition than some of the other teams they've played. That's a possibility, but Fresno State right now has been looking really good. I haven't seen any double commits. There was one time where two defenders accidentally bumped each other on their rotation in and out. But other than that, they've been playing solid defense, solid offense. I don't really have any complaints with the team right now.
I mean, I don't think anyone has any complaints at the moment because the team, they're looking pretty good. And I don't think there's any doubt about it. Just like the way their attack has been, like we saw like a couple times where they were playing like really coordinated. Sure, there are times where maybe it's just like a little bit of like lucky misposition coming on in from the other side, but regardless, though, the Dogs, they're looking good right now. They haven't really had like much chance to show off that defense that we saw from Fresno State Red a couple weeks ago, but I don't think it really matters at the moment because they're playing good.
And indeed they are. And here we go. About to start game number 3. That will be UC Santa Barbara's last life in this tournament as well. If they could lose this one, they have lost this game in a clean sweep to Fresno State, who currently all the teams have been kind of struggling a little bit, but this game has been anything but a struggle for them as Adrian looked for a pass over to Rebirth, but Rebirth was just rotating out, and a huge miss on the defense by not New Mexico State, by UC Santa Barbara's O'Malley. Just allows Rebirth a quick little touch off the ground. I don't think that O'Malley was expecting Rebirth to go for that kind of play, and he got punished for it.
And the dogs are just gonna immediately get punished there. That was unfortunate.
O'Malley getting his revenge on the kickoff, especially on the person who scored on him. Rebirth a little bit too slow, and O'Malley got there faster, and the cheat up man wasn't quite ready for it either, so that means we're right back to a tie game.
Oh, but Adrian gonna be able to strike back instantly once more. We got more action in these first 30. We're getting more action in these first 30 seconds than we have the past 2 games. Like, this is nice.
It is.
But just like phenomenal, like, air control coming on in from Adrian. Sure, a little bit of a whiff, but I mean, hey, you're taking advantage of it any second you can. Both teams fighting hard. Fresno State looking to maintain their aggressiveness, and UC Santa Barbara striking with something quick as O'Malley gets his second one on the game.
It's just a scoring bonanza this game. Both teams have decided, what's defense? We don't know what defense is, and we are completely focused on offense. And with 4 goals, 2 each, in the first minute of the game, I think this game has already had more goals than, or
it's tied it up
goals in this game than the other 2 combined.
Yeah, it's tied it up. 4 goals in total for the past 2, and this one alone has 4 goals in the first minute, and Rebirth had an opportunity there, but another save from O'Malley, who's been showing up big for UC Santa Barbara in this third match. And O'Malley has an opportunity here as the bounce goes off the wall, but Symbol able to clear on out. Bad tries to deflect the waterfall, but Victor comes in with the save. Rebirth has an opportunity there. Bad able to contest as the ball rolls up into the corner. Adrian takes a shot, but won't be able to follow through. And right now, both teams playing some aggressive Rocket League right now on gun.
Oh yeah, they're both being very physical, very aggressive. Adrian gets the flip reset. He's got a double tap chance, but too far off to the opposite side. He couldn't get around it. Rebirth is going to try and center this. No, he's going to go for the goal because the demo goes up, back, down, and in from Symbol. Weird play on the ball there. And O'Malley couldn't quite figure out where that ball was going and couldn't get in front of it in time. And Symbol secure Fresno yet another lead.
Another lead indeed. Both teams trading back and forth. And man, just a brute force battle already at midfield. And that's been kind of the tone here. As when it seems like one team has an opportunity to take the lead. UC Santa Barbara mainly has been able to strike back. But the question is UC Santa Barbara going to be able to keep that up and equalize it once more? Bad does have an opportunity here. Gets the tap, and it's going to go in. And just like that, it's equalized once more.
It has been a clinic from both teams right now. Every goal, I'd say except for the previous one, has been, it feels almost like a highlight reel goal at this point, especially compared to what we've seen from the teams previously. So this game is it's just a treat. It feels like we're watching a show match right now.
I mean, and this is only the introduction of a doubleheader. That's the insanity. That's the insane part of this. As Bad now gets it up perfectly. And UC Santa Barbara, they get their first lead of the day.
Yeah, indeed they do, and they get it with a great pass to Bad from Victor, who carried it off the sidewall. And now Fresno is looking down the barrel of this game. Are they going to be able to get the goal back? Oh, Symbol's looking for it, but he sends it a little bit too high, and Adrian blocked out by Victa. This bad battle will go high. He gets another touch. He gets it over one. Symbol's the last back. He does get the save. He's got to play slow here as Adrian gets the 50, but it's going right towards the net. Symbol called on yet again to make the save. Bad just getting bumped all over the place. Was unable to get to that ball. We'll get to this one. Sends it high. He's looking for the bump. Symbol is going to get there before anyone from Santa Barbara is able to, though. Great gameplay from both teams right now. High flying aggression, high flying action. We'll just need to see how it ends.
I'm excited to see how this ends because I don't know what happened during that break in between match 2 and match 3, but UC Santa Barbara, they are playing a different level of game they showed in the previous 2. Symbol had an opportunity there, but Fresno State, they're playing really aggressive. They're having multiple shots on goal, but nothing going in as of yet. Symbol playing around with O'Malley here in the corner. The ball has an opportunity to be centered here. Rebirth has an opportunity, but just won't be able to win in the contention. Their Symbol going to be set up by Adrian, but the perfect save comes on in from Bad.
Oh,
and now Bad going to be able to have an opportunity to advance it on fourth, but it's going to be made up through midfield. Victa sets up for O'Malley, who unfortunately whiffs. And right now, Fresno State is going to have the opportunity to maybe get a little bit of a reset here, but O'Malley keeping up an aggressive place from UC Santa Barbara that is going to be slowed down for a short time being. As Symbol has an opportunity to contest off the wall, and yes, it will. O'Malley gets the bump. Rebirth, the last man there, and he's going to be able to get it away. But Fresno State, they need to come up with something as they only have 30 seconds to equalize it once more. Bad takes it through. And Victa going to be set up perfectly by Bad. And with that 2-goal lead, we are, I think, going to be able to reach a game number 4 here.
Oh, yeah. You said Fresno State had to do something by the end, and that something was not to get scored on. But eventually, they did relent, and Santa Barbara is definitely firmly looking like they're going to be taking this Game 3 and sending us well into Game 4. And let's hope that Game 4 is going to be just as exciting as this game was.
This seemed like a marquee matchup. Like, just the action we had through and through. Like, even look at, like, how high-flying, like, this last second opportunity is. Just back and forth. Every time you see, like, one team had an opportunity to score, the opposing team were just able to rebuttal. It was phenomenal on gone.
Yeah, I mean, and just look at the shots from both teams as well. That 11 shots for UC Santa Barbara and 13 for Fresno State. That is 24 shots combined from these two in a single game.
Like, looking at both sides, both played a phenomenal game. But this match was unlike anything we saw from the previous 2. Just look at UC Santa Barbara. The amount of goals they have is more than what we had in the previous 2 combined. It's incredible, like, how quickly the pace turned. We went from being stuck in a corner for a minute and a half in that first match to both teams trading blows back and forth in, like, the first 2 minutes. This is the Rocket League I wanted to see.
Ricky's happy. He gets to see fun Rocket League.
I get to see fun Rocket League, and I am loving it. It's way better than the Lobby Side yet. But we'll see if this continues as we reach into match number 4 in the specified. Fresno State currently up 2-1 on UC Santa Barbara. And off for UC Santa Barbara, they're setting that pace up quick. And Bad has an opportunity to continue through his success, but is going to be denied that opportunity. But Bad does have a second chance set for, and he's going to be able to convert. We've been saying that man's name for the past 2 matches a lot. And for good reason. He's taking some pretty good shots here on Gone.
Yeah, he's been taking monstrous shots this game. And compared to the UC Santa Barbara that we saw from game 1 and 2, it feels like we are playing a completely different team right now. There is not a thing that I have seen them do in these past 2 games that has looked similar to what they've done in the first 2.
Yeah, because, like, they took, like, a conservative approach in those first 2 games, but, like, game 3 came around, they're like, hey, we need to put, like, the pedal to the metal. And I'm glad they did that. Whatever they were talking about in between those 2 games, it's working right now. Because this is the first time I think Fresno State has been able to play on the offensive. But even then, it doesn't last long. Symbol trying to make opportunity there, but O'Malley able to clear it on through to the UC Santa Barbara side. Adrian able to bounce it off the backboard. But after the demo here, hold up. Fresno State might have an opportunity here as Adrian able to clear through. Is going to be able to set it up. 2 members of Fresno State able to contest. But none are going to be able to convert. UC Santa Barbara do have an opportunity here. But a nice little clear going to be coming on through. That shot, ooh, just a little bit off. But right now, UC Santa Barbara, they're maintaining the pace. And Fresno State, they're going to get change it quick.
Yeah, it's definitely been a back and forth game right now. We just saw Fresno State spend a little bit of time on Santa Barbara's side, but now Santa Barbara's spending time on Fresno, and we're going right back to Santa Barbara's side. Symbol gets the touch, and he does get the score as well. The last defender back, I'm pretty sure, was Victa, and he just couldn't get there in time. Beautiful touch from Symbol, sends it right over Victa's head, and we are once again all tied up 1-1. And while we haven't had as many goals as we did last game, it is still an action-packed game for sure.
I mean, both teams are just giving their players the opportunity to put up a high glide reel. Like, that's Symbol's 3rd goal, I believe, for the night. I don't know. We don't keep tracks of the stats here. We're not that good. But either way, though, Victor has the opportunity here. But not set up good enough. Bad not able to reach there in time to just shut up the stop perfectly. Adrian trying to clear it away, but doesn't have much momentum. Bad. Gonna try to contest, but there's 2 dogs there. Symbol chips it on up. But O'Malley able to contest there. And right now the ball staying into the corner for the short time being before Victor able to clear it on through. Symbol keeps the ball in control at midfield before bouncing away to the UC Santa Barbara corner. Adrian chips it over, tries to get sent for Rebirth, but Rebirth going in too hot. But Symbol playing on in from midfield is going to be able to bounce out the backboard, but Victor chips on up to where Symbol can be able to get a good read. Victor trying to maintain control, but is going to lose it. And it sets it a perfect opportunity for Adrian. The ball slowly rolls. And it's going to be cleared out by Bad. All 3 members of Fresno State playing here on the defensive, giving UC Santa Barbara an opportunity. O'Malley set up the center, but it won't be enough. The ball being contested by both teams. And right now the 50-50 goes in Symbol's favor, but it stays on the Fresno State half of the pitch. O'Malley takes a shot, but defended by Rebirth. But the ball slowly floating down. Adrian going to be able to clear it away. He's going to try to contest off the wall. He's able to get it off. But Bad quickly gets the rebound, though. Clears away Chriso.
That's not Chriso.
My bad, Symbol. I saw Chriso in chat. That's on me. But what bump coming on in from O'Malley to set up Bad. And Bad having on the backpack for his team in this 4th match.
Yeah, it has been another great game from both teams here. Both teams putting all the aggression on it. Almost an amazing save from Victa, but he couldn't quite get enough of his car in front of that one in time. The Symbol will be getting his 2nd of the game. And once again, we're all the way back to a tied scoreline with 57 seconds remaining. Could be nearing the golden goal territory where next team to score is very possibly going to be taking this match as Fresno, as Adrian there, looking to get that goal early. Here comes Rebirth. That gets easily defected away by Victor. Symbol early challenge. Adrian is up, but he's going to get 50 there on the play. Not much he really could have done. Symbol decides to leave it. Rebirth plays low, but Bad sends that into the center for O'Malley. Sends it high. Adrian is there, but he both miss. Hey, Rebirth takes control, but he gets 50'd by O'Malley, and Adrian plays it slow, goes for the air dribble. Immediately challenged. Great gameplay here from Santa Barbara. They're not letting Fresno take any of the opportunities that they're used to taking anymore. So Fresno has had to adapt and adjust, and that they have well, because this game is tied as we go into overtime. Golden goal territory for Fresno State. If they win this, they win the series. If they lose, we go to game 5.
Oh, man. I really don't want this game to end. And oh no, there's the rule 1. So this makes this 3v3 into a 2v2. Symbol and Bad stuck in a rule 1. But I don't think it's going to matter. O'Malley able to capitalize on the situation. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going into game 5 and game number 1 in the best of 5 and doubleheader for the night.
Yeah, major respect there to, God, who was that then? Bad and I think Symbol at the end.
Yep.
Who were in the rule 1. Respect for not breaking it. I'll give them the respect. But Fresno, you gotta close this out now. You had 2 chances. You're on your last one. Do us proud and win.
And Fresno, they had so much momentum heading into that third match, but it's quickly gone. And
I think the momentum from both sides right now is gone as well. O'Malley did get that goal at the end for UC Santa Barbara. It doesn't really feel like either team has had a solid victory yet this series.
yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate as UC Santa Barbara, once again, they're already coming on in a very aggressive Symbol. Going to be able to try to take this up off the wall. Sets up Rebirth, potentially gets to go off the backboard, but that's going to be all it'll do for the Dogs. O'Malley coming in quick, out of boost, so I don't think he's going to be able to capitalize much more. We almost had another rule 1, but luckily they are going to be able to get away. Bad trying to contest Adrian, but Adrian maintaining control, sets up Symbol, but the ball going to be contested up. O'Malley maintaining control, tries to take a shot, but Adrian going to be able to deflect it away. But Santa Barbara's going to try to keep up the pressure. Ball taking it over to UC Santa Barbara's side of the pitch. Victor pitches it up, but Rebirth's going to be able to get the rebound. But Victor flying on through. A 50-50 opportunity goes in the favor of UC Santa Barbara. Symbol gets the rebound, though. He's going to be able to chip it on up. An opportunity here for the Dogs. Rebirth not able to reach it there in time. And with a minute passing, right now we are still equalized at 0-0.
Symbol with a little bit of a mistake there with that ball. Adrian, he was looking for someone in the middle, but no one was there. And I think even if he put it on net, O'Malley would have been there to shut that opportunity down early. Here comes Santa Barbara right back on the side, but Rebirth says no. Victor made a decent slow play. He's got a double tap of opportunity, Adrian, but bad on his way back. Sends that ball wide. Here comes Rebirth. He can't get it through O'Malley that time, and this time it's UC Santa Barbara on the offense, and Adrian had to make a clutch save there on Bad. Huge chance for Santa Barbara. They're just not quite able to capitalize. Symbol again looks for the middle pass, but way too slow to achieve anything with it. Eventually, Fresno is going to get it back on Santa Barbara's side.
Here's an opportunity!
We got a double tap. Not quite from Symbol. Great opportunity, but Victor, whoever, God, I'm terrible with names. Victor was able to get there just in time to make that save.
And both teams, they're setting up each other perfectly, but both defenses are showing up here, unlike kind of like the previous two we've had. It's the defense that's kind of shining right now. Granted, both teams' playmaking has just been phenomenal right now.
It's been a clinic from both teams right now. This feels like a combination of game 1 and 2, and here's Adrian off the great pass from Rebirth, who then gets the bump on the main goalie looking for the save there. And Fresno State is going to get their lead of this game with 2 minutes and 16 seconds remaining.
2 minutes and 16 seconds. Will UC Santa Barbara be able to take this opportunity to be able to equalize them once more and keep themselves in it after crawling back from a 2-0 deficit?
Oh.
But Adrian with another save. Adrian, been a phenomenal goalkeeper. He's been a phenomenal goalkeeper for the Dogs throughout all 5 matches. But will that be enough? As UC Santa Barbara is so far able to keep the ball on their side of the pitch, and as soon as I say that the ball is contested for a little bit, Adrian sets up an opportunity. The ball slowly falling, but oh no, a 1v3. That won't be able to do it. Oh yeah, 3. Yeah, it was 3 for none. I mean, look at that attack for UC Santa Barbara. No one there to contest for the Dogs. And an easy goal for Bad, who's been the MVP for the Gauchos.
Yeah, right back to a tie scoreline. Both teams got their goal for this game. The question is, who is going to emerge on top? This time we are approaching the real golden goal territory with only 1 minute and 20 left in the game. As Santa Barbara has an opportunity, but Demo is Victa who was looking for that opportunity. Bad sends it off the sidewall. Rebirth goes for the shot on net, but Victa easily able to send that off to the side and far. Right back down to Fresno State side. It's a decent touch, but Bad will play it early. Symbol flicks 1, can't get it past 2 because O'Malley is up there well before Symbol could get there. Adrian trying to go long. O'Malley is there. Is he going to get the 50? He does. He's got an opportunity to go center, but he couldn't quite get there in time. Bad is going to send this right back down to Fresno State side. Get the demo on 1. Looks for the demo on 2. Rebirth hits no one home from... Oh, no! And he can't get the... Oh.
Symbol has an opportunity, but he won't be able to have the right angle. The Dogs had a shot there, but just weren't able to convert. Adrian, the last man back, is able to get the save once more. Adrian gonna try to be able to chips it over Victa. Victa gonna be able to clear it away though. 10 seconds left. The ball in dangerous territory for the Dogs. Adrian gets a little bit of collision there with his teammate and send the ball away. The ball is centered though, but it's flying high and above as the ball stays in Fresno State's territory. We are reaching overtime. What a way to conclude this series. Then a golden goal overtime match. But Rebirth gonna be able to contest 50-50 with Bad, but he's able to knock the ball just far enough.
Bad looking for the demo there on 2 players, but couldn't quite get the demo on Adrian. As Victa comes in and cuts off O'Malley. This could be dangerous. The ball's too high. O'Malley misses and it goes down and Symbol gets it. What amazing play by Symbol, securing the first series win for Fresno of their season. And what a series to get the win on as well.
It came down to the wire, man. Holy cow. I mean, I don't think it could have gotten any better than that. And we'll go ahead and head in, even though my graphics are wrong, because we weren't expecting a doubleheader for the night.
No.
But we can also update the scoreboard, replacing Mexico State with UC Santa Barbara. As man, what a series! UC Santa Barbara nearly pulled away the reverse sweep on the Dogs. But man, those last 3 matches were just phenomenal on God.
Oh yeah, those last 3 were everything we could have hoped and more from Fresno State. It was an absolute brawl between those two teams. Those first two games were kind of slow and boring, a lot of stuck in the corners. The second games after, those 2 games after that, games 3 and 4, were absolute offensive masterclasses. And then game 5 was a perfect fusion of both of them. Great defense, great offense, and it ended with a beautiful double tap from Simple.
And I also want to give a little bit of credit to Rebirth. Quickly before we started this match, Rebirth set up perfectly. And I gotta fix an overlay real quick, as Fresno State is actually on the blue side, not the orange side. So I'm gonna take over from here as I fix some stuff.
Yeah. We are going straight into game 1 between Fresno State and New Mexico State. I'm probably going to say Santa Barbara a few times as well. But here comes New Mexico State. They got a pass off, but not quite able to make the connection. Symbol sends it over. Adrian kind of had a look. Symbol gets the 50 on 1. It's going up in a dangerous spot, but FTT sends that wide as Uli almost got the double tap off the wall. Grand plays it slow. It would be 1. Adrian gets it past 1, but Grand sends that one off to the wall with a great touch of his own. Symbol looking for the boost. It does spawn for him in time. He's trying to go low, but FTT gets down in time. Grand almost demoed there by Symbol, who does eventually gain control of the ball. He's gonna play it slow. Goes for the flick. Gets it over 1. Adrian is there. He sends it far and on net, but FTT, just a routine save for him when it's in the center of the net. There's really not a great chance to score when it's right in the center of the net, and Grand doesn't send it to the center of the net. He sends it off to the side, and an early goal, a minute 30 in for New Mexico State. They're going to get their first of the series, the first goal of this series between Fresno State and New Mexico State. And we are off to the races.
Off to the races indeed, as a fast start coming on in from New Mexico State, as we now have the correct graphic up. Thank you, Photoshop, for being fantastic for me in that short time span. In the meantime, though, Fresno State finally able to bring it on over to the New Mexico side, but quickly the Aggies are quickly taking it over. Rebirth's trying to set up Adrian there, but FTT able to contest and now gives the Aggies an opportunity. Grand sets it up for FTT. That would have been beautiful. But the Dogs are putting on a defensive effort once more, like they did against UC Santa Barbara earlier. The ball is going to slow down the pace for just a bit. A little bit of a pinch coming in from New Mexico State. These plays are looking phenomenal from New Mexico State right now on gun.
If they hit that, I probably would have just taken off my headphones, gotten up, and left. Because that would have been a RLCS highlight reel caliber goal. It was, I'm pretty sure, Uli on the sidewall. FTT hit it over to Uli. FTT kept going, and Uli hit it right back into FTT's pre-jumped pass and almost put that in the net. That would have been insane.
This New Mexico State's team, even though it's already match number 1, they are already looking scary. The Dogs were able to keep a little bit of momentum going on their side. Adrian able to clear it away, though. Yuli won't be able to reach it in time. Adrian, a full pitch shot. And just New Mexico State not having anyone there to contest, and Fresno State are able to equalize it there. And we're tied at 1-1.
Yes, we are. A minute 50 left in the game. We're getting close, and both teams with 1-1. Oh, New Mexico almost able to get one on that kind of fake challenge from Uli. A 50-50 goes in favor of Fresno. Symbol gets the flick. Not a great one. He does kind of get there for a second touch, but Uli was able to play that pretty decently. FTT gets a 50 on 1. Adrian comes right back down on that ball. But this time, New Mexico, they get the control. FTT is too low, too far away off the pass from Grand as he does send it high. Great play out from Symbol as he then looked for Rebirth in the middle, but player from New Mexico was there, and they get the shot on net, and no one's home. Yet again, Grand getting the goal for New Mexico State. He seems to be their star striker of this game.
Indeed, already off. He's already got 2 goals for this match. But the question is here, Ongon, with a minute and 6 seconds left here, do the Dogs have enough gas in the tank to be able to equalize it with this New Mexico State team that's just been putting the pedal to the metal on their side, and just the ball staying right in front of the Fresno State pitch? But hold up, maybe an opportunity here. Adrian coming on in through the other side, doesn't have the angle.
Okay, I guess that works out.
A good little pinch coming on in from the Aggie side.
Yeah, FTT kind of took the ball away from Uli there for a second. You're like, man, it really should have been a clear. And then you realize that FTT was just setting himself up for an absolute monster of a pinch. As Uli tries to go high, Adrian on the backboard plays that well off to safety. The ball will end up right back in Fresno State side as Brand is looking for the demo. FTT is up, gets the beat on one, gets the second touch, not quite. Symbol sends it down, but really stops the play early. This is Fresno's last opportunity. Symbol had to keep the ball up, can't keep it up the second time. And the New Mexico State Aggies, with a 2-1 victory, are going to be taking game number 1.
And that was a good game number 1. And am I reading that right? We have 2 players that had 4 total saves. Jeez.
Yeah.
I mean, Adrian, he's just been like a fantastic goalkeeper for Fresno State Red for the previous match and this match as well. So I'm not surprised by that. But FTT able to keep up the same pace with 4 saves of his own. But Grand, can I just say, like, New Mexico State, like, their teamwork, top tier so far from what we've seen.
Oh yeah, their teamwork has been practically flawless throughout this entire game. I don't think I've seen them double commit. There was that one time where FTT kind of took the ball away from Uli, but immediately made up for it with that insanely crazy pinch. But we are going to be heading into game 2 here in about 5 seconds. Then we'll actually need to wait for all the players to ready up before we actually get into game 2. But it's going to be an interesting game for game 2 if you ask me.
We will go ahead and see how things go. Both teams slowly loading on in. And hopefully we keep this momentum going of having just like a string of just solid games. Like, I don't think ever since that match number 3 we had from UC Santa Barbara, like, the pace has just been phenomenal. And already right off the kickoff, FTT clears it away to the Fresno State side. And the Aggies are already going on the attack here. But Symbol maintaining a little bit of control, but FTT taking the ball away. Grand setting it up for FTT. FTT going to try to take it up the wall, but the ball is going to be contested by the Dogs, and it's just going to slowly bounce to New Mexico State side of the pitch. Symbol takes a shot, but going to be contested there by Grand, who's able to get the save. And Adrian now able to contest at midfield before the ball is just staying here for the short time being. Symbol takes it in from the Fresno State back of the pitch. Maintain control, able to gain a little bit of control. I see you. But the ball contested away by the Aggies. And now Grant, he's trying to set up his team. Takes up to the corner. The ball centered, but no one able to get the read there on Gone.
No one able to quite get the read there from New Mexico State. That golden opportunity just floats by them. But this opportunity from Fresno is going to be taken away by Grand, who does get the second touch. Reaper is there to play it, but no one's back for Fresno here. And Uli, from his side of the field on the sidewall, is just going to send the ball right towards the net, knowing that there wasn't a soul that was home. And New Mexico State, once again, will be getting the first goal here in game number 2.
I mean, they struck first last time and they were able to win the match. So we shall see if that keeps persisting. But can the Dogs be able to equalize them once more like they did in the previous match? This Mexico State wall has been tough to break for the Dogs. And right now, New Mexico State trying to gain control, but Adrian quickly takes it away. But the ball kind of out of control here. Rebirth doesn't have the right angle as he tries to go up for an aerial. Grand tries getting control before Symbol clears it away. The ball rolling to New Mexico State's half of the field. Adrian takes a shot off the wall. Gets the perfect angle. And just like that, the Dogs, they're able to equalize the match.
Yeah, pretty much revenge there for Adrian as he sees that no one was home from New Mexico when he was on the sidewall. So even though the ball was on New Mexico's half of the field that time, practically almost the same goal. As here we go with the tie game, and you're right, New Mexico's side is Symbol almost gets a nifty little dribble control there. He's unable to really secure those. Grand sends the ball high. Symbol is up fast, but he cannot stay with the ball. FTT will eventually come out with possession. Goes right back up the wall as Rebirth misses the first touch. Second player, Adrian, coming through, does get the touch. Uli sends it high. No one's there. Adrian will send it right back into New Mexico's side of the field. Grand tried to go low. Rebirth with the fake challenge. Tried to get it up past Uli. Not quite able to do so. Finally, New Mexico State is going to start breaking out of their own half. Uli on the ball. He's going to look for the pass or the shot. He's going just straight down. He's going for the shot. Oh my! Uli!
Man, he didn't need a sit-a-man that time. They're showing that, hey, we don't need our team to be able to do this. I can be able to do it on my own. And New Mexico.
That was a beautiful shot.
It was beautiful indeed. And he has an opportunity for another there, but luckily Symbol able to clear it away. A little bit of a collision there coming on in from two members of New Mexico. The ball cleared away. Give Grand the opportunity to hit it. Symbol takes the opportunity to clear it on over to the New Mexico State corner. A whiff coming on in there from Adrian as Uli's maintaining control and taking it up to midfield. Symbol able to contest, but it goes in favor of the Aggies. Rebirth coming on in from the other half of midfield, though, able to contest. FTT, though, able to maintain control. But now the ball is going into New Mexico State's half as Adrian able to take it up from the top rope. FTT able to clear it away, though. A 50-50 contest goes in the favor of Rebirth and the Dogs. The ball going to be bouncing off the backboard. The FTT going to be able to get the hit there and clear it out all the way to the blue side. And we'll see if Rebirth does have anything to do, but he won't be able to. The ball falls. FTT sets up Grand, and the Aggies are able to gain their lead up to 2.
Unfortunate situation there by Rebirth. I saw that he tried to front flip to hit the ball off the backboard, but he accidentally double jumped instead. Wasted his boost, and then he just tried to try and read the hit from Uli, who was able to get the fake little shot past him, which eventually just ended up in the hands of Grand. And when Grand gets the ball in front of the net, that's a very dangerous situation to be in. Again, not really sure what he's trying to do there. The ball eventually will just kind of sit here in New Mexico's side, but they do eventually break it out. A great musty flick from FTT. Grand is up, but Adrian there early, gets the read, sends that right back down the field. Symbol gets his second touch, but not a great one. Not really to anyone either. Fresno State playing much more cautiously now. I'm not really seeing multiple players up as FTT almost gets New Mexico State Aggies their 4th. Might try and get it on this one. He goes up. Adrian does play that one off to the side, though. This game will end in hopefully a 3-1 scoreline. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Okay, it ends in a 3-1 scoreline for New Mexico State Aggies, gaining themselves one extra goal off of their performance from last game. But right now, oh my gosh. Rebirth definitely seems like he might be having internet issues right now.
Ooh, yeah, that 120p ain't looking too good.
I saw him on 600 there for a second, right as we left went into the menu.
That'll kind of affect it just a little bit.
I was gonna say it felt like they were playing without a player, and if Rebirth has been having ping issues the entire time, I mean they might as well be playing without a player at that point.
And it's weird because earlier Symbol he had like 400 ping after won the match against UC Santa Barbara. So we'll see if the issue stopped persisting. Rebirth kind of playing it so for now is able to gain a little bit of control. Takes one up against FTT, but with no boost, I don't think it's going to be able to try to capitalize much more further than that. Symbol misses the contention, but Adrian able to fly up high and above. And Symbol, he's going to be able to try to take this one-on-one. He sets up control, gets the center off, but Rebirth just doesn't have the angle and can't get the shot. But Fresno State, they're playing off really aggressive here so far. A good setup there. Adrian just shoots it a little bit too far to the left. New Mexico State, though, does have an opportunity there. Adrian able to clear the ball away before it rolls over to the crossbar.
Their curse is coming back, though. The Fresno State curse is coming back. The fourth defender for the other team. The post in the crossbar. The nemesis is back.
Oh, but that nemesis also strikes for New Mexico State, as the top post negates a goal for New Mexico State. The ball staying on Fresno State's half of the pitch. Yuli, though, is able to help New Mexico State gain a little bit of control here. Rebirth gonna be able to pitch it up above FTT, and here is an opportunity here for the Dogs. The ball rolls off the backboard. Adrian contests up off the top. The ball's gonna waterfall down. No one there to clear it away, though. Grand gonna be the goalie there for New Mexico State. The ball sits on the back of Fresno State's half of the pitch. Uli out of boost there. Hopes one of his teammates can be able to capitalize off the opportunity there, but unfortunately nothing will do there. And we're getting a lot of opportunities now in this match on as well.
A lot of opportunities from both sides here. Both Fresno and New Mexico, as Fresno, oh, again! Post and the crossbar are back. And they want to play goalie more than anyone this game. As a great shot from, I think it was Rebirth, went off to the side, and FTT's double tap goes off the crossbar. Just neither team can seem to put the ball in the net right now. It's like if this was a game of you get points for hitting the post and the crossbar, these teams would both have like 4 points by.
Easily. Safe to say the crossbar has been the MVP so far in this match number 3, where New Mexico State does have a 2-0 lead. Looking to close things out here as Uli puts New Mexico State up 1-0 after that goal that was set up by FTT. A good bump on Rebirth gives him just a clear shot.
Yeah, let's just appreciate that pass from FTT for a second as well. Sends it high off the wall, gets what it was essentially a mini psycho touch, which goes right down, and oh my god, again! Stop hitting the post and the crossbar. Okay, thank you. I would have preferred it on the other team, or I would have preferred Fresno to score, but they hit the net. Let's just celebrate that they hit the net.
I think that's now 6 saves for the crossbar for the match. And unfortunate for the Dogs, the majority of the saves have been on their side of the pitch. And with less than 2 minutes to go, the Dogs, they need to come up with an attack. And that action needs to come in quick. They're down to their last life. And with the control New Mexico State have been having throughout these past 3, I don't think they're showing no signs of letting it go. The ball is going to bounce off the corner. Rebirth going to be able to negate the lead down to 1 after the setup off the corner. A good setup by Adrian. He's able to capitalize off it. And we'll see if Fresno State can do that one more time on Gon.
Yeah, with the lead cut in half, with 1 minute 30 seconds left, all they need is one more to get themselves right back into this game. But New Mexico is looking like they're not going to want to let that happen. Eventually, Fresno is going to come out with the ball. Hubert wasn't able to play that ball. It could have been a pass over to him, but it wasn't quite there.
Watch for Adrian.
Goes for the shot, but not enough power. So FTT just routinely plays that out. So once again, New Mexico comes right back on to Fresno's side. Symbol gets the touch. No one's home. He's got to hit the net, but Rebirth doesn't go for the net. He went high. I'm not really sure what his plan was there. The net was open, and he just kind of played it to not the net.
And with 30 seconds left, Fresno State, they got to make a play. Adrian, maintaining control, sets it up for Symbol. He takes a shot, and he's going to convert. What a setup from Adrian. Oh, that was just a perfect setup. Uli, I think just a quarter of a second too early. And now things are equalized with 30 seconds left. And Fresno State, they finally got the snowball rolling. And hopefully they keep it going as they need one more goal to just reset things and make it a 1-2 match.
That double commit isn't going to help them, though. Almost punished heavily for it as Uli is actually looking to do it. 2 up again for Fresno. Can Gran get the double tap? He did, but Adrian was there to make the save. Fresno, they actually have an opportunity here, even though the clock is 0. The net was open, but on his way back through Uli yet again for New Mexico State. It has been the Uli show on that side of the field this game.
Overtime period. This goal needs to happen for the Dogs. And it's going to start off good as Fresno State going to be able to win the kickoff here. Adrian sets it off as it bounces off the back wall. Set up perfectly for Rebirth. But just doesn't have the right angle. The window way too close. A good save from Symbol coming on through. The ball maintained at midfield. Uli gonna be able to win this 50-50 opportunity. The ball slowly flying on down as Fresno State. They're gonna try and make an attempt to clear it away. The 50-50 goes in Fresno State's favor. The ball goes into the corner. Rebirth doesn't hit a shot. But Uli's going to be able to maintain control. Containing with these. Ball bounces off the backboard. Grand's shot does not hit. Grand going to be able to possibly gain control here. And yes, he will. But Rebirth going to be able to clear things away. And New Mexico, they're looking for an opportunity here. Adrian going to negate that though. Won't be able to capitalize though, but Symbol will. But a good save from FTT. But Rebirth can be able to bounce it off the wall. And things are going back and forth here on Gon as we're 1:25 in. New Mexico State look for an opportunity here, but an amazing save coming on in from Adrian once more.
This overtime has been absolutely insane from both teams. Neither letting it go. Both of them getting offense, both of them having great defense at the same time. Nothing really hitting the crossbar or the post, so it's had to be defensive efforts by each team on each side. As New Mexico is going to send this far. FTT is up. He gets one touch, can't get the second. Symbol is going to send that out. He's going to try and stay with it, but Grand gets there well before him. Adrian eventually does get the 50 win. But this ball is once again going to head right back into Fresno State's side of the field. Adrian, he tried to play it slow, but didn't really have enough boost to. The lead goes high. Adrian still playing slow. Eventually just sends the ball right to the waiting defender of Grand. He gets the touch, but sends it right to Rebirth on the shot from Grand. Symbol tried to send it wide, but FTT read it. FTT goes high. Does he have the flip reset? I think he did, but he just couldn't quite get it over Symbol. Good pre-jump read there by Symbol to keep that going in the net and shutting down Fresno's hopes and dreams of taking this series to a Game 4. Right now, New Mexico is baring their fangs, and it is looking very dire for Fresno right now, as they have not been able to leave their half for the past minute about.
An opportunity here, but Uli won't be able to get the shot, though. FTT looks for an opportunity, but here's the sign for the dogs. Adrian trying to make a fast break attempt, but it will go for none. Uli trying to maintain control, but it is going to get bumped. Rebirth with the save, keeping the dogs in it. But the question is, how long will the dogs be able to persist on this defense? This defense has been holding up well over the past 3 minutes. Adrian able to clear it away, but Uli quick to capitalize off it. Gets off the backboard, off the crossbar. The crossbar getting the best goalie of the year. Rebirth contests. The ball cleared away to the other side by Uli.
Oh no.
Uli doesn't have a read. Tries to make a read. Might have an opportunity here, but isn't able to connect on the goal. Grant takes another shot, but another good save from Adrian. And Fresno State has an opportunity here. Bounces off the corner. Adrian had a read, but Grant able to defer it away. Adrian gets the read away according to Symbol. He's going to be able to bounce off the wall. It's head up to Rebirth, but Rebirth sends it off wide left. And New Mexico State have an opportunity here. One man back, and Adrian is going to be able to defend. And this could be set up, though. Grand able to clear it away. Symbol reads it perfectly. Gets the demo in the process. 4 minutes and 30 seconds have passed. As this has just been a phenomenal overtime set up perfectly for Adrian. But Grand able to contest. Is there second-hand opportunity here for the dogs? Grand takes it off from the corner. Symbol takes it over to the left side, but FTT's going to be able to clear it away. Does Uli have an opportunity here? Trickles it down, but no one there able to read it. Adrian will be able to clear it away. Rebirth doesn't have enough to maintain control. A little bit of a bump there, which forces FTT to play back. Uli doesn't have a read. Symbol playing for a fast break. Bounce off the corner. Adrian takes a shot, and it's going to go in. We're headed to game number 4. As Fresno State gets their first one over in this match, and I am out of breath.
Well, yeah, you don't stop talking. No wonder you're out of breath, Ricky.
Action just persisted.
That was an amazing game. 6 minutes of overtime. Let's be honest. The post and the crossbar are the MVPs of that game. Like, without a doubt. Like, MVP goes to post and crossbars for Lord knows how many saves. Especially Adrian with 6 saves of his own on New Mexico Aggies. 19 shots. That's insane.
I mean, makes sense. Like, with the amount of possession New Mexico State maintained, especially during that second overtime period, things were looking so grim. But when...
Just think this way real quick. In this single game, New Mexico almost had as many shots by themselves as both Fresno and UC Santa Barbara combined in game 3 from last series.
And that was an intense game 3 too, where they were taking shots back and forth.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if that's able to persist though. Will the dogs be able to continue the slow snowball they've been able to just keep going in that match number 3? But already New Mexico State, they're looking to maintain control. But right now, a good little demo comes on in for New Mexico State. This is their opportunity here. But they don't have anyone to be able to capitalize off of it.
A good opportunity, but just not able to make the play when they needed to. FTT gets challenged there by Rebirth. Underneath Grande is going to touch this ball. Sends it low. Goes right back up as Adrian tried to get it on net. A little too high and wide. He's going to send that ball downfield. FTT gets 1 touch. Can he get the second? He can, but it wasn't what he wanted. Eventually, the ball will go right back into the hands of Grant. But this ball is going to start going towards the net, and no one from the Aggies was home. Grand was the last one, and his challenge was not one well on the 50 from Adrian. And this time, Fresno is going to be the first on the board.
This is the Dogs' first lead they had all series. If you don't include like that last goal they had in overtime, this is the first lead Fresno State's had. But the question,
I was about to say, how can they have their first lead of the series but have won a game?
yeah, I'm excluding their first lead with time left.
Okay, that makes sense. That context helps a lot.
There we go. So, with that being said, New Mexico State trying to maintain control. Symbol able to meet FTT at midfield. And as the ball slowly falls through, it's going to be FTT who sets up an opportunity there. But even though his teammate had the read, FTT is the one that opted to try to maintain control, and it might have costed him there. Symbol taking things over to the Mexico State's right corner. But right now the ball is once again staying on the right corner of the field. As it seems like numerous times we're just getting consistent hits, and the ball is just going to stay over here. No team making a chance for opportunity, but hold up. FT2 tries, sets up Grand. And numerous opportunities there for New Mexico State. They're going to be able to capitalize off of it.
Every player involved there from New Mexico State goes from, who's that? It goes from Grand to FDT to Uli, and nearly in the net after what was 2 shot attempts and then an actual shot that went in.
So things tied up 1 apiece with less than 3 minutes to go here in this game number 4. Symbol going to start off trying to gain control, but New Mexico State, they're doing a really good job of contesting. Make sure Fresno State doesn't have any chance to set up. But New Mexico State, they're going to set themselves up there as Uli able to get the goal from the corner.
I don't think Symbol was quite expecting the ball to roll out into the net there. He expected it to bounce off the wall, but it just didn't quite do that. And that they got punished for on that assumption. So New Mexico, yet again, is going to grab themselves a lead in this series. They've been in the lead for pretty much almost the entirety of this whole series. And they're looking to keep that maintained in this game 4 and shut it down early without having to go to a 6-minute overtime.
Yeah, I hope we don't get another 6-minute overtime. I don't think my heart can handle it. Then again, I didn't think my heart could handle anything after that last game we had. But nonetheless, Fresno State Gun tried to do their best to try to get the ball away from New Mexico State, and they might have an opportunity here. Symbol set himself up here, but off the top of the crossbar. Rebirth may have an opportunity to get the rebound though, but unfortunately won't be able to do no good there. Symbol able to clear it up away from Uli, but just isn't able to get the second read. Rebirth though, going to have an opportunity here. Maybe sets up Symbol, but the 50-50 on the ground. They're going to go in New Mexico State's favor. FTT in a 1v1, but Adrian able to try to gain a little bit of control and hold up. Ooh, never mind. FTT going to be able to clear it away. Bounces it off the backboard. And New Mexico State, they're keeping their pedal to the metal here, despite the opportunity Fresno State had on their side.
Here comes Fresno. Adrian with a shot on net, saved away by Uli. As Symbol, he gets one of his own on a hard angle from the corner. We even this game up at 2-2. As Symbol on the pass from Adrian will get that goal for Fresno. I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point, which I really shouldn't be doing. But with this tied up scoreline, it's all or nothing for both of these teams at this point as Grand gets it over 1, but he just got bumped off the double tap as FTT will be there to clean it up. Grand did all the dirty work and FTT takes the glory. Once again, New Mexico State finds themselves with the lead.
Man, and with a minute left, and with the way New Mexico State has been playing, I'm concerned for Fresno State Red. And I'm even more concerned as FTT off the kickoff is just able to get another goal off rip. And with it being 4-2, that might have just closed the window for New Mexico State here.
Yeah, unless Fresno can pull off something that we have not seen from them before, this game is pretty much already wrapped up at this point. Put a bow on it, but Symbol or Adrian, he tried to get one in time. With the clock running down to 30 and 2 goals left to get, especially against this New Mexico team, they've got to get it within this next attack attempt. If they don't, it's all over, and it's pretty much over now.
Yeah, the ball gonna roll to the Fresno State half of the pitch, and with 10 seconds left. And Fresno State, I don't think they're gonna be able to get anything going as the ball's just gonna stay. And New Mexico State, as we are reaching time expiration, that's gonna be it. New Mexico State are gonna be able to take this one 3-1 for the night, but man, can I just say this is of like all the past like double headers we've had, I think we can both agree this has been the most fast-paced, high rewarding match we've had this whole entire season. And my camera is dead. Here we go. We're back set up. We're ready to go.
No more Ricky.
We're back up.
Ricky is gone.
All right, there we go. I think we're set up now. If my camera can do it, we're fine. We're rolling with it. I'll lean over to the side, but on gone. Thoughts on New Mexico State before we talk about Fresno State? What are your thoughts on this Aggies team?
Oh, I think they're going to be the team to beat in this group. Like, they looked, everything they did with confidence and just a level of, like, refinement that I haven't seen from any other team at this point.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. Like, the confidence, like, you saw those plays we saw just in the first game that left us starstruck. Like, that little, like they made plays for themselves. That one pinch they almost had that just blew our minds that we couldn't stop talking about it for a minute. And that was just one of their plays. Like, their coordination was phenomenal. And then just the way they were able to just maintain a strong attack and maintain possession for a majority of the match was just impeccable. But with that being said, let's talk about Fresno State Red, because despite them going 1-for-1 for the night, a good showing against UC Santa Barbara, despite almost getting reverse swept, and a 1-3 showing against New Mexico State, I think there's a lot of positives to take from this. First off, I think I saw a lot better team coordination here. Like, did they get as many goals as New Mexico State? No. But they set up so many shots for each other. But not to mention, I think the brighter spot, the defense was just pristine, especially from Adrian.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, the defense today compared to the defense that we saw last week and also in the activation games, it feels like we're watching a Fresno State team that has finally started to kind of gel at their core and get with each other and understand, all right, this is the position we need to be in, this is when we need to be here, and the defense has gone up substantially because of it.
Yeah, and I'm hoping to keep this. I hope we get to see this even more, as hopefully next week we have both blue and red playing. And hopefully we'll see this defense come into fruition, as that's something we wanted both teams to improve on. And I think we have seen over the past couple weeks, honestly. But it's just a matter of if both attacks can be able to keep up with that defensive prowess as well. But with that being said, that is going to be it for the night. For tonight's doubleheader, Fresno State Red is going to be able to be 1-1 on the night, and if things do persist and hopefully we don't have any changes, we should be next up seeing Fresno State Red in week 4 on March 3rd, so a week from now at 7 o'clock actually, as they will be taking on Westcliff Warriors. But if anything does change, we'll go ahead and we'll let you guys know. But knowing Rocket League, something always changes at the last minute, so we shall see. But on any last remarks before we close it out?
Just great games overall today. It was super fun and exciting Rocket League to watch, and I look forward to seeing what Fresno State has to offer for us next week.
I couldn't agree more. Once again, thank you guys for tuning on in to tonight's broadcast. We will be back up and running on the Fresno State Esports channel over here on Twitch, where Fresno State's Valorant team is going to be able to come back, and they will be taking on UC San Diego Gold. With that being said, I'm Ricky J. Alongside me is Ongon68. Might want to check him out. Thank you guys for tuning on into tonight's broadcast of Rocket League. Please have a good night, everyone. Peace and love, and go Dogs.